Okay, I'm sitting here having the loveliest conversation with Ashley Farrar from Maid, and as the camera light came on, I just realized how I wanted to open things up with you.
Oh, good.
This is how I want to open things up with you. So obviously she's going to talk to us about keeping your house clean and some fun ideas. She always does this for when people come into your home for Thanksgiving. But when the people who work for you come into people's homes, pretty quickly they become friends.
Oh yeah, we're a part of the family.
You're a part of the family. So Ashley and I were just sitting here and we were like philosophizing about life a little bit. We were talking to woman, don't you wish you could be this way or this way? I bet you're like that with a lot of your clients.
I am. We're, a little bit like family because we're coming into your home.
Yeah.
We're going to see the things that even your guests don't see. You know, when people come over and you go shut all the doors,
yeah,
you don't want people to go in.
They see the underwear drawer.
Yeah,
right.
We go in those doors. You know what I mean? So,
they know where the junk drawer is.
No hiding.
Yeah. Okay, so I will, before we talk about your ideas for Thanksgiving, which is always fun, to that friendship point, a lot of people are going to be together over the next several weeks. Sometimes adult children are coming home to see their parents, and your elderly parents can begin to get kind of lonely. This would be a great service to offer them, to have y'all come into the home and clean, because you're another set of eyeballs on them and your companionship.
Absolutely. And we do have a lot of clients that live here that their family members have called from Indiana, have called from California and said, hey, we just really want a service that's going to be consistent, that's going to bring everything with them, and that's going to have people that are licensed, bonded, and insured. Because if you're calling from another state, you're not getting to lay eyes on the people that are going in mom's house.
Right.
So you want to be sure that you're calling a company that has all the qualifications and that brings everything. You don't want mom to have to go to Walmart and pick up whatever she thinks she needs.
Right.
We want to be that full service for you.
Yeah, I'm having that conversation a little bit with my mom in Atlanta because she's still very, very active. But I had to say the other day, maybe you shouldn't be going down the basement stairs, all 16 of them, to bring up a Christmas wreath. What's going to happen, and that she doesn't think that way because she still feels so good. But it's a prevention that y'all bring.
Yeah. Well, and nobody thinks they're going to fall down the stairs. Nobody thinks that, you don't think of these things until they happen to you. And then you're laying there on the floor going, oh my gosh, I wish I would have called someone.
Right.
Well, and we're bonded, we're insured. We fully train our people.
Right.
We train them what's safe to do and what's not safe to do. We're not going to be climbing up on ladders to clean your fan. We bring a really tall pole with a duster on the top.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So we want to be safe about cleaning your home, just like we want you to be safe calling us and knowing that we're the right service for you.
So I'm about to go into, I can say it now without tears, an empty nesting time of my life, because Meg will graduate and there Mark and I will be. So I'm kind of holding on to the fun of setting the table and all of the things that are meaningful when your kids are little. I love what you talk about every year at Thanksgiving, because it's that excitement that it brings to the holidays. If you've got your daughter and son-in-law coming to stay or whatever, putting a little gift basket together for the guest room.
Yeah, just making it like a nice little, a lot of people aren't getting to go on a vacation, but you're still leaving your house and going somewhere new and fresh, and there's always things you're going to forget. So in my little basket, I always put like the little shampoos and a little deodorant, some toothpaste, a fresh toothbrush, things like that. But then other things that'll keep them kind of in the room so that you can do the things that you need to do around the house, like cooking and setting the tables and things like that. So I put in some adult coloring books, some colored pencils, a couple of waters, a little Starbucks coffee. So
they might not leave now.
Well, we hope they do, because this basket is not a refillable basket.
Okay.
No, just kidding. That's how you know you have to go, is when your basket's empty.
It's single use, right?
So, but just some comfort things that people may forget, or they get to your house and, I keep my house really warm. I go to my parents' house, it's freezing cold, so I'm always like, do you have an extra pair of socks?
Right.
Just different things that, what if someone's luggage got lost? I mean, that's happened to me too many times. So it's nice to just kind of think, if I was at a hotel instead of at someone's house, what are those little amenities that the hotel thinks you might forget? So
That's really cute, and I love your little basket. You could do whatever container you want, because it could almost be like the old college dorm days too. Well, my college dorm days, where the bathroom was down the hall, and you had to carry it. Remember those days?
You're lugging all of your stuff
Yeah.
in your little bucket.
We did, even in the sorority house, we did not have a suite. No, not at all.
Isn't that crazy how they have all these things now, and you're like, "Ugh, you're only having to share a bathroom with one other person?
Oh, yes, and they
Try 8.
Yes, yes.
So
See, I
that's
told
what-
you it's like a friendship when you're talking to them. Okay, in terms of getting you in and using your services before the holidays start, is your calendar so booked, or could people call you and maybe get somebody to come?
People can still call us, or you can go to mollymaid.com and request service. We always have room for like one-time cleans. Obviously, we want people to be regular customers. Once you're on the schedule, if you're scheduled for every 2 weeks, we're going to be coming every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about, oh, is my house going to be clean in time for Thanksgiving?
Okay, let me ask you this. I was talking to someone the other day, and because I enjoy cleaning until I don't.
Right.
Right? So is it possible to have somebody come, let's say once a month for 3 hours? I'm making this up. But when they came, they could do different things each time they came.
You know,
Do you see what I'm asking?
I understand what you're saying, and we like to focus on whole rooms.
Okay.
So if you're like, hey, it's the kitchens and the bathrooms that really are driving me crazy, or I just can't do the dusting and vacuuming, can you focus on my living rooms and bedrooms, and I'll do the kitchen? We can definitely accommodate that.
Okay.
What I think is best is if, maybe if you have a main level of your house, let's get that whole main level clean. And maybe you can do the upstairs guest rooms that aren't used as often.
Right.
So we like to do kind of what's going to be the hardest for you. And then if you're not going to be able to get the whole house done, leave what's easiest for you.
So see, I love that. I mean, we didn't have that question planned, but that's what you do. When people call, you hear what they're wanting, and then you kind of help them find the right answer.
Exactly. We can customize each cleaning plan for your home. And that's why I come out and do the estimate. I want to see what your needs are. I want to see how many kids you have, how many pets you have, how many you don't have. Because, your prices are going to be different based on that.
Sure.
A single person, that's retired is going to have very different needs than a family of 5.
Oh, gosh.
So,
Yes.
and all the things that come with a family of 5.
Yes. Which is lots of laughter and fun.
Exactly.
But still and all. So we've talked so long, I wanted to throw out there real quickly, because people want to know who they're using. You are very much embedded in the community, and part of what you do is give back to the partnership for families, children, and adults.
We do, through the Miss Molly Foundation. We donate a portion of every clean right back here to the community. We want to raise awareness about domestic violence, because it's one of those things that people really don't talk about. And we want women in our community to know that there are options here in Chattanooga. So you can even call our local office and we'll point you in the right direction.
Okay, this is why we love having her here. It's Molly Maid, the phone number and website there on your screen. Easy to remember, 892 Maid, and online it's just mollymaid.com. Schedule your next cleaning in either way that suits you. Thank you.
Thank you.